All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather of Waterbrooken, broadcasting to you live from Ravenscar, my suburban backyard. It's a little chilly this morning, 53 degrees, kind of nice. But I have to do a podcast right after this. So I decided that to be wise and not soak myself in water while I'm out here. Because I didn't want to be like this weird, shivering, shriveled old man in the podcast. Hey, Laura, the Canadians are here. Speaking of cold, speaking of warm, we got the Helen hugs. Get your Helen hugs, Helen hugs. Get your Helen hugs, Helen hugs. Nice. Oh yeah. So those of you who are new here are wondering just what is the Donut Shop. Just a reminder, what it is a morning social gathering of a tribe where, everyone knows your name, everyone looks after you, cares about you, shares your joys, shares your sorrows, a place of being part of something bigger than just yourself, because in the end, that's what humans need to be mentally healthy, is just to be part of something. And you are welcome here to partake in the virtual donut shop. Hopefully you got some real coffee. We go through a lot of coffee. But hang in, say hi, let's go. Hey, Charles, good morning. James, what up? How you doing today, James? Are you completely over everything yet? Let me know. Hey, Sonia, good morning. Denver, hello, my friend. You're here. Not at work today, or are you listening at work? Oh my. 19 degrees up in Ottawa, Canada. Get ye to Texas. No. Merriweather don't play that, but unfortunately Merriweather will have to play that up in Minnesota. Hey, Ula, good morning. All right, James, you're not over everything yet, but close. All right. Hey, Amanda, good morning. Been a little while. How are you today? You got coffee? Anyone drinking any interesting coffee this morning? I just have whatever was on sale at like Walmart or wherever. But I was at the grocery store with younger weather, and she knows, Christmas is coming. Dad likes coffee. She was asking me for coffee tips, and I said, look for weird coffee. Coffee you think would be weird, let's try that. And she kind of gave me the teenager looking at her dad look, and then just went, okay, whatever. Hey, Kiri, good morning. Sharon, hello. Ooh, Tammy. Where's Tammy? There we go. 29 in Santo, Texas this AM. Woo! Nope. Jason Burr, we are 66 in the house, trapping some cool air for the afternoon. Yeah, it's going to be one of those cold mornings, warm afternoons, probably. Charles, thank you. Vitality, health, longevity to the tribe. That is the purpose. Oh, my, Kimberlyn. Chamomile tea. Just saying. Chamomile tea for the battle chief? Shouldn't you be drinking like the blood of our enemies? It's liquid. Try it. Ooh, Helen, I'm drinking chocolate cherry coffee. Oh, that sounds good. Chocolate cherry coffee? Oh yeah. I can get down with that. It's so cold. Daisy Dog's nose is turning pink for the winter. Eee. Very weird coffees in Old Town Spring. Yeah, the Liquid Bean Coffee Shop, which is where Medicine Man Plant Co. got its start, is sitting there in the coffee shop. Unfortunately closed due to the whole COVID. It got driven out of its location. Now it's just like a floating to farmers markets. But oh man, they had such good coffee. And the plan was just to start at the top, and for every season where I would get a gift, my girls and wife would get me a different bag of coffee and just work, because they have the most amazing coffees. So good. Oh, what's going on? Okay, I got a late start listening on the drive. All right, Denver, taking side streets because Arlington freeway traffic got heavy. Yeah, Denver and Houston both. It's just like, I don't know if people live in cars on the freeways and stuff, but it took me an hour and 10 minutes to get from my place in Spring down to my boss's place in the Heights because there was a big accident on 45. And there's like always a big accident on 45. Okay, Carrie, my coffee looks and tastes like orange juice. I bet it is orange juice. I bet you're just playing mind games with me. Ooh, Jason, my grandparents went on a cruise around the world. I asked them to get me local coffee from all the places they went. They did, and it was the coolest Christmas present I ever had. Oh, that would be neat because you get all the packaging and oh, I love that idea. I love that. Okay, if you're traveling around the world, bring me coffee. Just saying. James, okay, still have a sore throat. My left ear is clogged. Sinus is still pressured up. Have to go in the brewery early today. All right, just letting you know, James, I'm already started reaching out to some of my chemistry buddies and said, hey, I got this young kid who loves QC work. What's going on? You got a spot for him? So we'll work on that. Henry, good morning. How's the truck? Got it together to get good? Got it together yet? Okay. Oh, okay, Helen. Oh, it is. Tastes like you dropped chocolate-covered cherry in your morning brew. Oh, I love. Oh man, when I used to be a paper boy, that was one of the things that all the client customers, whatever, will give me those boxes of the maraschino cherries and chocolate. Love them. Hey, Wade, good morning. Hey, thanks for showing up last night at the cantina, Wade. I'll tell you all, sorry about the technical difficulties. We're still trying to find out where is the best table in the bar that gets the Wi-Fi. But the owner was there last night. He likes what I'm doing there. And so he gave me access to the company Wi-Fi that runs like all their iPad checkout things and all that. But there's still good locations and bad locations. So I do apologize for the occasional times when the frame rate dropped. Still working on that. But yeah, last night, you missed it. If you weren't at the cantina, we had Steve from Hives for Heroes talking about bees and Hives for Heroes. And also, it was a great conversation. It's still up on Mary Cantina. Oh, woo. Hey, Andrea, good morning. Whoop. Yep, Tammy, it's hard to beat HEB coffee. Lots of yummy flavors. So here's let me okay, so let me clue you in on a secret about HEB and how it is different from Kroger. So HEB, they look for small companies that have products. They bring those companies in, see if they sell well or not, and if they sell well, then HEB has a team of researchers who reverse engineer that product. And then HEB comes out with their own version of that product, and they kick the other people to the curb. So, when people say, are you going to try and get Medicine Man and HEB? No, we don't want to do that. Now, Kroger takes in these companies, puts them on there, and say, here you go. Here's retail space. Let's make money together. And they don't. If something sells well, then it's right. Then everyone, the boats lift for both. If it doesn't, sell well, then they say, all right, you're out of here. You come in. But if something is selling well, then Kroger and the parent or the company that is selling, they both, like I said, they both make money, and it's really good. So we're trying to get into Kroger. Basically, what Kroger does, think of it as a real estate place where companies rent shelf space from Kroger, whereas HEB, they make their money from actually selling the products. Does that make sense? You following where I'm going there? But yeah, the Kroger, that's why there's not a lot in the way of like Kroger brand stuff. There's some, but mainly they just want someone else to come up with the products, and they will rent that company shelf space for them to sell it, assuming that the product sells well enough. So anyway, so we're trying to get into Kroger. You might see Medicine Man in Kroger, but not for another year. 35 with a feel of 30 there in Midland. Yes, the blood of our enemies. There we go. Now there's our battle chief. Henry, yeah, started putting it back together. A whole lot going on. So Henry is my hero. His truck is so awesome, and what he's doing to his off-road truck. He actually has time to go off-roading, and he has it all souped up. And I got to like crawl all over his truck, and it's like, I want your truck. I want to give you my truck and have you do to my truck what you did to your truck. And then he always has pictures of this part of his truck dismantled or that part of his truck dismantled, and it's like, oh, I'm jealous. Helen sending healing energy to James and the rest of the tribe. Perfect timing because here's Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning, tribe. Blessing to all. How's the knee pain? Now, have the storms passed up there, and so maybe a little less pain. Hopefully. Hey, yes. Good morning, Roxana. Holy moly! Waxahachie is 36 degrees this morning. Feels like 32. Windy and chilly. Oh my. That's coming this way, isn't it? Just gotta accept it, Mark. Gotta accept it. Bonnie, the knee kept me up a lot of the night. I'm sure it's a metal knee along with cold temperatures. Ooh, yeah. It is 30 degrees in Boyd. Oh man, there's a big front coming then because it was. I thought it was 54. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it didn't update. It doesn't feel colder than 54 here. Yeah, 54. I don't know. All right. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Sam's has decent Members Mark coffee. Columbia Supremo. Oh, the Aldi's coffee is amazing. If you haven't been to Aldi's, and those of you that remember my previous life with the paint stripper, workman's friend, and all that, and having to deal with Aldi's and the nightmare that it is for companies to deal with Aldi's so that the consumers get what they want. I hated Aldi's because they were such a pain in the ass to work with. But my boss has their coffee, and and it's cheap, and it's so good. And so I'm torn. Will hate, but I like the coffee. Yeah. Yeah, Gerardo. HEB did that to flour tortillas I used to buy. Yep. That's it. I mean, they talk about Texas pride and all that, but yeah, they are some, what's not cannibalistic, predatory. Yep. Thinking blood of our enemy pelt. Ooh. I'm wondering if we can get away with that, but I'm thinking, why not? Yeah, that really ticks me off about HEB. I despise greed. Understandable. Oh yeah, Little Dutch Girl in Old Town Spring, the English shop, and I have many national coffees and teas and treats. Fudge from heaven. Ooh. Better than Bucky's fudge. Oh, Bucky's fudge. I'm picturing Doc literally crawling over the truck cab, hugging it, strapped to the hood for highway drive. Oh, hell yeah. Heck yeah. Or standing in the bed going, ah! Maybe with some goggles on. And while Henry is doing the off-road thing. Oh, hell yeah. One of my things on my bucket list is to go on one of these off-road adventures with Henry. So, but like I'm heading out to Big Bend in January, and it's a toss-up between bringing the 4Runner and the Tacoma. The Tacoma has like 226,000 miles on it, and so Mrs. Weather is a little worried about me going off in the middle of nowhere in a vehicle with that many miles, even though the Tacomas, they regularly get up to 300,000, 500,000 miles with proper maintenance, which I've done all the maintenance on it all the time, all the proper maintenance, so it's in great shape. Paint job sucks. It's faded after 20 years, but I think it'll work. The one issue with the Tacoma is I took out all the radio stuff, and so it would be kind of a pain to put it back in. But I kind of like the safety net of having the radio along. But I can just, I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Ooh, got down to the mid-30s. Hey, Evie, good morning. All right, Bonnie, by 11, it's supposed to be in the 50s. All right. All right. Most of all these brands are pretty good, but do they do the same as HEB? No, what Aldi's does is they contact a company that makes something and just has that company put a private label on it. So the originator company is still supplying the stuff, but they Aldi's is paying an extra premium for the private label. So they're Aldi's doesn't have manufacturing. They have to rely on suppliers to give them their stuff, whereas HEB has manufacturing capabilities. HEB can make its own cereal, can make its own cheese dip, sort of thing. Whereas Kroger and Aldi's, they rely on the supplier to give it to them. So, no. Ooh, there's a coffee roaster on 1314 called Commissional Coffee. They have organic Colombian. That is phenomenal. Cool, cool, cool. Whoa, huzzah! I'm listening in the shower. My ear finally opened. Good, good, good. Heck yeah, Henry. Let's go. Let's go. I want to go. My problem is I'm booked up 8 to 10 months in advance. And so all these other fun things show up after that. And it's like, oh, I got classes. I got class. No, but I keep telling myself and my family that I'm going to teach less. And then people say, hey, and it's like, what? And then I get sucked into another class, but so be it. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Tribe. Been a minute. December start off at a sprint turn marathon. Ooh, just keep one knee going in front of the other. You got this. Life is a marathon. It's a surprise marathon, isn't it? Ooh, Glenn. Wow, just tuned in time to hear about coffee at Aldi's. I didn't know about that. I have to go and review what I missed. Yeah, definitely try the Aldi's coffee. I gotta admit, damn good coffee. It cheaper than like the cheap stuff from HEB and Kroger and Walmart, and so much better. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Whew. It's starting to get cold out there. Yeah, here we go. Darlene, friend has a Tacoma with 450,000 miles. He's still driving it all over the country. That's my plan. Oh, okay, Darlene, HEB did that to my favorite natural soap. Now I buy direct from them. The company told me they didn't even give them notice that they were going to stop selling their product. Yep. Sounds like HEB. Hey, Donna, good morning. How are you today? Are you freezing like everyone else is? Kelly, good morning. Holly, yep. I'm not usually picky about coffee. I'm in it for the caffeine. Same here. But my son gave me a bag of coffee from a company that makes blends for Starbucks and other places. It was amazing. And I'm back to whatever I pick up on, and I'm back to whatever I can pick up on sale. I really can tell the difference. I never cared before. Right there with you, Holly. I used to just drink, the free, grad school coffee and the free work coffee and just caffeine. It was a caffeine delivery thing. But then different people introduced me to good coffee, and it's like, holy crap. I have not lived my life right. And then I go back to the cheap stuff because I'm cheap. Yep. Big Bend is so beautiful. I'm so jealous. Hope you have a wonderful time. It's going to be great. So we're going to, my buddy Carl and I are going to Big Bend Ranch State Park. And we are hiking the Rancheros the Loop Trail, which is 23 miles through the backcountry. What's really awesome is the park superintendent now. He's a friend of mine. And so when we get there, we're gonna crash at his place the first night and hang out with him and hear stories of Big Bend Ranch State Park and stuff like that. So it's gonna be really cool. Henry, yeah, I know the feeling. I want more time to come to the classes. Understandable. Oh, Mom and Dad are here. Good morning, Mom and Dad. Love you. Good morning, everyone. 8 degrees here. 8 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm still coming, Mom and Dad. I love you. I love you. But oh boy, that's 8 degrees, huh? All right. Okay, so apparently there aren't Aldi's out in West Texas. Hey, Dennis, good morning. Went to the new Aldi in Georgetown and I bought a regular houseplant. It's good. Kind of tastes like restaurant coffee. Don't know about restaurant coffee, but yeah, the Aldi's. At least the stuff my boss is getting. It was good enough that I took a picture of it and then deleted it later. But I was going to think, okay, I need to go to Aldi's and get this. Interesting. And I'm sorry, Jason. I was having severe anxiety. Switched to organic coffee and it stopped. Very cool. Cool. Very cool. I'm glad it helped. Sorry, I got a mustache hair on my tongue. Nah. All right, Andrea, I can definitely tell the difference in coffee brands when I make coffee jelly. Oh, coffee jelly. Ooh. Ellen, do you grind your own coffee beans? If you're talking to me, the answer is no. I know Jonathan does, and a few other people here on in the donut shop grind their own coffee and roast their own coffee. I believe Jonathan even roasts their own coffee. And James, didn't you do that for a while too, or am I thinking some other person? Hey, Chris, good morning. Chilly morning. Yeah, yikes. It's colder in Minnesota than here. That's often the case. Minnesota gets really cold. Really cold. That's why then people move from Minnesota to Alaska and go, hey, this ain't so bad. As they walk around in their shorts, in their toque. Yep, don't go to Big Bend on a 3-day weekend or spring break. Too many people there. And that's actually one of the nice things about going to Big Bend Ranch State Park is it has even fewer visitors because it's even more remote and just about as big and easily just as beautiful, but a lot less known. It's pretty damn awesome. Speaking of Jonathan, hello, tribe. I'm on the road headed to DeSoto for Storage Wars. I have a pocket full of hundreds and an empty van and trailer. Hoping for Rolexes or gold ropes, but I'll probably get spiders and mattresses, probably stained mattresses. Wish me luck for the great lockers at low price. All right, man, you kick ass at that. Good luck. Hope you get something really awesome, really awesome, like a BMW motorcycle with sidecar that you would think, wow, it'd be awesome if I gave this to Merriweather because he's such an awesome dude. Just saying. But man, I hope you get something really good. Oh, Dennis, 38 degrees there. I'm so happy you're going to Big Bend. That's your favorite place, most definitely. I'm looking forward to hiking that thing. So after years of going, I'm big and dumb and can carry heavy weights long distances. I've broken down and I've been spending some of the plant class money on ultralight gear. And so like last night, sleeping bag arrived. It's 3 pounds. It compresses down into the size of like a loaf of bread, but it's good down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. It has the down in it, but the down has been hydro treated so it doesn't get damp and collapse. So it's a high quality long distance ultralight bag. I got my tarp. I got I'm right now. So I'm keeping track of all the weights of everything I'm carrying. And without food and water, right now, including the pack, so the pack and everything that will be in it, except for the food and water, is right around 20 pounds, which is so much better than 40 pounds before you have food and water. So this trail, it's kind of rigorous. It's kind of up and down and so forth. And hauling a 50-pound pack across that is not something I wanted to do. So the goal this year was to actually start upping my game in backpacking gear. And as much as I love military surplus and the durability of canvas and steel, it's like, let's not do that. So we'll see what happens. So it's going to be doubly good. So I will actually be able to enjoy the hike with minimal suffering. Which if Mrs. Weather was here, she'd be laughing because it's like, that's what you go out, Mark. You seem to like the suffering. It's not that I like the suffering, but it's invigorating to my soul. All right, Kelly, I love all these coffee. Ooh, here we go. And Kelly, I grind my own coffee most of the time in my Ninja. Cool. Justin used to roast his own beans in Georgia. Still looking for a good Canadian supplier. You got Tim Hortons. All right. Yeah, and okay, so I noticed you have a t-shirt on. Yeah, so yeah, I've been doing the no shirt thing, and then I got an email from Dad saying, "Put a damn shirt on. You look stupid, or you look horrible." And it's like, okay. So I will say, I'm out here, in shorts and barefoot, and so this is going to be my goal for the winter. But Dad said I looked horrible without a shirt, and I love my dad, and so I put a shirt on for him. So we'll go from there. Ooh, this is an interesting idea. We have roasted the coffee in a popcorn air popper. Interesting. All right, what color was the bag? I already passed the conversation. I have no idea what you're talking about, Dennis, but so be it. Okay, we have a machine that grinds our Lavaz coffee, yummy Italian premium brand, and then brews it. Ooh, when you say we, are you talking you and your lady at your house, or Fortress Brewing, or what? Donna, my weather app says it's 34 in Rockwall. I'm nice and toasty in my hoodie, drinking my coffee. Hey, Mark. Good morning, man. It's my feed is filled with stories of Dan Lutz. So a mutual friend of ours, Dan Lutz, one of the graybeards of bushcrafting, passed away this week. And all my bushcrafting friends are putting up stories of hanging with him and their adventures with him and wild and silly times. And it's kind of heartwarming because that tells me he's going to be around for a long time. Even if he's not here, he's here, and that counts for something. But it's like someday, well, I'm immortal, so I'm not going to pass. But if the mortal Mark someday passes, then I hope the same thing happens. All right. Holly, Kelly, I just love going to Aldi's. Great prices, fair business practices, not consistently good, but the wine is great. Yeah, and actually a lot of their alcohol is relabeled, high-end stuff. And their chocolates and so forth. My mom loves Aldi's. It's pretty good. They were just such a pain to work with. Stories of Big Ben. Great connection for you, you lucky dog. Enjoy. I've been there since I was about 4 or 5. Pictures are great. Much go now. Yes. Get ye to the west. On your way, if you're driving down I-10, swing by Kiri. She's just in an hour south of I-10 and Junction. Ooh, got a friend who owns a storage business in Uvalde. Okay. What is the best brand for hiking boots? My personal favorite is Keen, Keen. I find they fit my foot well. They fit my arch well. And my favorite thing about them, though, is their sole comes up and wraps over the toe of the boot. So one thing you don't have, usually eventually the boot and the sole start separating in a lot of boots over time. With the Keen, because the sole is wrapped around, it doesn't happen like that. Plus, when you're walking in wet grass and so forth, that rubber toe keeps the rubber going over the toe keeps the toe area of the boot dry, and so your toes don't get cold. And so I'm in need of a new pair. So I need to go to REI and try on some different boots and decide which Keen I'm getting, because I have actually worn out my Keens. But yeah, my personal favorite, because of the way they fit the foot, is Keens, Keen. But different people have different feet. And so I recommend trying a number of different ones. Like I said, REI is great for that because they have little inclines and stuff. If you're actually going to do serious hiking, I really do recommend going to REI and getting professionally fit boots, and especially if you're doing long distance stuff. Because, man, if you don't have the right boot, you may as well just fill your shoes with glass and go for a walk. Oh, I know. I wish you were free for Huntsville State Park squirrel hunt on Thursday. Alas, I am not. Can I borrow your sleeping bag? Well, maybe when I'm done with it. Oh, that brings up another thing, and maybe you all can help me there. So I actually have a huge collection of sleeping bags. I have way too many sleeping bags because every so often I end up upgrading my bag. I want to get rid of some sleeping bags. I want to give them to some homeless people. So what's the best way of getting sleeping bags to homeless people? If someone out there knows, let me know. Let the tribe know, because I don't want to just give it a goodwill or anything like that, because I don't think if I give it a goodwill that it'll get into the hands of homeless people. I was thinking just laying it out somewhere in Houston with a sign that says free bags. But we'll see. But if anyone has an idea there, please let me know. So how to get sleeping bags to homeless people. The sleeping bag is upstairs. But yeah, it's a Hike and Bike brand sleeping bag with hydro down fill. But it's kind of a pricey piece of gear, but it has really, really great reviews for long distance hikers, like people doing the Continental Trail and the Appalachian Trail and things like that. And it's significantly lighter and compresses smaller than my other really good sleeping bags. My other sleeping bags are more kind of a car camping sort of thing. And because, well, I wanted something warm. This is supposed to be comfortable down to 30 degrees and keep you alive down to 0 degrees. And since we don't really know what the temperature is going to be out at Big Bend Ranch, I've seen it can be anywhere from 30 to 70 degrees. So we'll see. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just stop at a bridge, underpass, and hand one to someone. That's the idea. Tree chickens, my favorite. Yeah, new glasses. So Amazon had a sale. It's still going on, actually. 5 pairs of +2 readers with the blue blocker stuff. And so one of the things I've been trying to do is, because I have sleep issues, trying to reduce the effects of computer screens on my circadian rhythm. And they've shown that blue blocking glasses help keep you in sync with nature rather than in sync with your computer. Just a minute. And so I've replaced all my readers with this. So all around the house, I have these blue blocker readers because for 13 and change, they're kind of cheap. They're kind of flimsy, but two strength readers work perfect for like what I'm doing here, and hopefully it will help with my sleep. But thank you for noticing. Oh, yes. Went to REI several years ago and got Anhouse. Won't wear any other. They work for me. That's a good brand. Ooh, creme brulee flavored coffee this morning. Don't add peppermint flavoring. It's weird. I can believe that. I recommend adding a bit of brandy instead. You could raffle the bags and give them and give the homeless folks gift cards. That's a possibility. Richard, Jonathan, yes, definitely a huge difference. The grinding is a small workout for the coffee, so you win-win to wake you up, Laura. There we go. Okay, Scott, literally do it yourself. Have rolled up sleeping bags with a thoughtful message attached to it and hand them out yourself at the intersections. Ask if they need one. That's a good idea. I pass a lot of, air quotes, people begging at intersections on my drives to and from work. Yeah, find a shelter maybe. They might be giving them bags. All right, best way to give them is by a drive-by sleeping bagging. Basically works like a drive-by shooting, but instead of swearing at them and shoot them, you say, have a free sleeping bag, and toss it to them. There you go. So that sounds like the plan. All right. Military guys have a saying when they see something out of place. Is that yours? Did you put that there? Could be an IED. Justin started his coffee when he heard bags with a free sign. Ooh, yeah. I could see where that could be uh, upsetting and confusing. And I don't want to use the term triggering, but we'll use the term triggering. Yeah. Pass things out to homeless folks also. Oh, headlamps, batteries, clean socks. Ooh. Ooh, I've been trying to choose blue blockers. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, not a problem. I saw it from another blog that I follow that was their Amazon influencer thing. They found them. But yeah, if you just, here, you want the link? I'll give the link. Let me see. Amazon. Because, yeah, and they have different strains that you can order. There we go. Oh, come on, give me the link. And they have different styles, and like I just got the flat black. The rest of the glasses kind of look a little cougarish. We'll just say that. We'll say they oh, there we go. Come on, you. All right. Blue blocker reading glasses. Blink. There we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. I take a sleeping pill so I can get a rest. It's from Avon, magnesium, hops, chamomile, 5-HTP, and melatonin. That'll do it. Yeah, if you have a local soup kitchen or church with a ministry of the homeless, that would be a good place to start the sleeping bags. There's a lot in the Dallas areas. Yeah, I need to talk to the St. Vincent de Paul people at our church and see if they have a service like that. Because I know, like Goodwill, I don't see homeless people in Goodwill. I don't know if Goodwill sends people out into the community to give free stuff to the homeless. I have a feeling they don't. So I think, yeah, like they were saying, the drive-by sleeping bagging, just swing by the underpass and say, hey, sleeping bags, get your sleeping bags. Okay, Loa for women, renegades, they come in narrow after a loss of balance. Oh, okay, the boots. After a loss of balance from a boating accident brain injury, I searched for comfy boots that give my long, narrow feet broader base. Ooh, good idea. So Loa is another brand of boots that people like. Scott, I used to hand out misprinted T-shirts from my business to the homeless with a prayer rolled up in it with a rubber band. I had a box of them in the truck. That's a good idea. Hey, Nina. Good morning. Yep. Guy stands on the corner in Galveston and sells bottled water for profit. Homeless entrepreneur. I see that occasionally in Houston, too. They'll have a cooler and they'll have like Cokes and Gatorade and water at the rush hours, and they do all right. And more power to them. More power to them. If someone knows where the homeless hang out, find out where that place is and go there. Beggars might be scammers who have a decent home. That's kind of what I'm concerned about. But yeah, I think just there's plenty of underpasses right now in Houston with people living there in tents and all that. Oh, Helen. When my brother asked at stores if he needs a bag, he says, nope, she divorced me years ago. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yep, it's Houston. Homeless are everywhere. All right. Ooh, we got to keep an eye on the time here. All right. Sounds like a good tip for telling the cop why you didn't stop when he tried to pull you over. Sorry, officer. I was wearing blue blockers. Yep. There's a blue jay here. Him and Chirpy are kind of fighting. Hey, I heard a blue jay. That's where they go when they're done yelling at my dogs. Yep, they come down to Texas because they're smart. They're getting the hell out of Canada where it's cold. They're coming here where it's warm. Oh, hey, Kay, good morning. Seemingly dancing around the top with a laptop this AM, trying to find Wi-Fi signal. Trees are getting taller here and knocking out my signal. That sucks. You should use True Arbor to prune your trees and get more signal. All right, I've caught up in the comments. Cool. So you know what that means? Yay! Group take. It's group take time. All right, we got the immune pill. Got to keep that up. We're in Texas, land of the free. Oop, get back in there. Nom, 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 nom. we got the brain pill. Good stuff. Whoa, wait, man. I'll make my brain explode. There we go. Yep, Mark, a blue jay can cuss big time. The liver pill. And sometimes the blue jay goes after Chirpy's peanuts, and then it's very noisy. Does Medicine Man make an old lady pill yet? No, not yet. I have one in the works, but part of the thing, we have to sell what we have so we can finance the next round of products and so forth. So we're stepping up. So as people buy more stuff, I can come out with more stuff. Just saying. The uric acid pill. It's depressing how good a seller this is. How many people have an issue with gout? But then I think about it, it also means, kind of a wealth sort of thing. A blood pressure pill. Henry, I know you're a fan, man. The serenity pill. The libido pill, because hey. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta say, the libido pill tastes really good. And the Stonebreaker pill. All right. But, oh, okay, here we go. Wait a minute, huh? All right, from Tracy. Good morning, y'all. Top of the morning to you. We're moving my dad to, and hugs, moving my dad to a swing bed at our local hospital that will allow him to receive the skilled nursing he needs at this moment, but also start therapy. Being a hospital, they invited us to stay the night and care for our dad. I was hungry yesterday for the first time in 2 weeks. Yeah, so if those of you who don't know, Tracy's dad suffered some multiple bad falls and ended up with some really bad broken bones and so forth, and beyond needs care beyond what now Tracy can offer in her home. And so they've had to take their father elsewhere. And that's just incredibly, incredibly hard. But, and like Chirpy says, sometimes your pain is so others can get the grace of helping you. It's a weird world we live in. Oh. All right, Tammy, with the new law in September, no homeless camps in town. There is one in Old Handy Dan on 1960 and Camp in the Woods out 105 East. I will tell you, there are still a lot of overpasses in Houston that have people, tents and the whole works camped out there. Well, heck, tell you what, I didn't start feeling better until I took the immune pill. Yeah. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. All right, Evie, have a great day. If you're feeling logy and tired all the time, try the gut pill when it's available soon. We put in the order for it months ago. We're trying to get it made, but we keep getting bumped because we're still a little fish swimming in the water. Little fish swimming in the water. Come back now and bring me my gut pill. Okay, sorry. You know what? Okay. Those of you who are talking about the old lady pill, tell me what specific issues that you want it to deal with, okay? Because that will help. Whoop. Just in time for sign off. Yay. Little bitty. All right. At that point, I need to get in and do stuff. I got a bunch of stuff going on. Whoop. There's Kiri. I knew it had to come, so. The magic emoji. All right. At this point, really got to go. So, Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm teaching the last in-person class of the year this Saturday out at Wimberley, Texas. So if you're in the area, come on out. Like I keep telling people, the summertime plants of the north are wintertime plants of the south. So all those great things you read about in and Sam Thayer's books and Ewell Gibbons' books are actually available now in Texas. So winter is a great time to be foraging. Okay? Okay. At this point, again, love to you all. See you tomorrow. End broadcast.